Good afternoon. Welcome back to Content Classroom. Sigh, I just recorded this. I recorded 6 minutes of video and my transmitter wasn't on. So I recorded silence. 6 minutes. That's 6 minutes of my life I'll never get back. I hate working in video sometimes. But it's okay. We all make mistakes. Summer holidays have landed. My son's off school now, so he's in the next room playing FIFA on the Switch. He's been told to be quiet because Dad's recording. And the challenges of being a parent at home in summer holidays, right? This week's video, I want to talk to you about transparency in your video content and in your written content. The buzzword, right? Transparency. What does it actually mean? For most people, it doesn't mean a lot, right? Authenticity, there's another one. Buzzwords. What does it actually mean? For me, it is about being able to be yourself on camera, in writing, however that works. So many of us have come from that corporate background where we're used to being told what it is we can and can't say. We're used to having to run ideas past other people, and we're always afraid that we're going to say something that brings the company into disrepute. Newsflash, you're running your own business now. You can be yourself. There are industries, granted, that I speak to all the time, professional services specifically, where you have to be quite careful about what you do and don't say and what you can and can't say. Doesn't mean you can't have an opinion. Doesn't mean you can't be yourself. Just needs to be a bit more considered, and that's fine. For a lot of people, they worry about how to sell their business to their ideal client. And usually that revolves around taking a track towards creating content just for the ideal client. And it starts to feel a bit awkward to create because you're not saying things and doing things that you really believe in. You're just saying the things that you think they want to hear. Unfortunately, that is really see-through. So it is transparent, right? In the truest sense of the word, it's transparent. People can see through it. They know what you're doing. If you're not passionate about what it is that you're talking about, you're creating content for your audience, not creating content for you that your audience will enjoy. And that's the difference. That's what I talk to people about all the time. You've got to enjoy creating your content. You've got enough things to do with your time as it is. You're a busy business owner. You've got 1,000,001 things to do. You didn't get into business to create social media, but you know it's a valid part of how you get your next revenue stream in. So you've got to be creating content that's fun, that you enjoy creating as much as possible, even if it's not completely fun. And I know getting on video is not comfortable for most people. But that's what will help you keep going. That's what will help you with the consistency. So if you're creating content that's not enjoyable, doesn't feel right, doesn't taste right when it comes out your mouth, it's not going to feel right going in their ears. Horrible thought. But it's not. Right, and that's the tall and short of it. You've got to be creating something that you're passionate about. You got into the business you're in to run this business that you have, to provide the services or product that you have, because you're super passionate about something. And the more you get that passion out there to your audience in its truest form, the more you will connect with the part of your ideal audience that really align with you. I've said this a lot. It's not just about reaching your ideal audience. It's certainly not about getting engagement and likes and comments. It's about connecting on a deeper level with the people who are really aligned with you and pushing the others away because they're a bad fit. Even an ideal client persona can be a bad fit for any business, and lots of them are. Creating content that's organic, that speaks to you and what you believe and your opinions and your passion and your motivation will allow you to filter those people out naturally, without being hard on it. So I'd always encourage people to just sit and think about what it is they're about to create, how they're doing it, and whether it feels right. And it's got to be simple and easy. Doesn't need to be anything complex. People worry about, I need to script this and I need to make sure I get all these talking points in. No, bullshit. No, you don't. You need to talk about something you're passionate about. And also, newsflash, here's one for you, right? 90% of the people I speak to, granted it's not everyone, most people are now doing business over the internet, remotely from home or from remote working environments, and they very rarely actually meet their clients in person anymore, certainly before the point where the contract gets signed. You might go and do some on-site at that point if you're a consultant or a coach, maybe, I don't know. But the vast majority is done virtually. And if you're doing that and you're winning business already, well, then you're already good enough. So you are good on camera and you are believable and your story is engaging people and it is aligning people. So what you need to do is take that mindset, that conversation that you have with people when you're meeting a new client or a prospective new client, take that out of the box, record it and put it onto LinkedIn. Parts of it, elements of it, elaborate on some of those elements, expand on them. You're already doing a good enough job. You just need to do more of it. And the problem you're having is you're doing it one-to-one in the Zoom meetings or Teams meeting. Whereas when you do it in your social media feed, it's a one-to-many. Like you're having that conversation at scale with lots and lots of people and they'll believe in you. Thought. It's a bit more of a thoughtful content classroom this week. I hope a nice change for people. If you want to discuss any of the points on it, you've got questions you're not sure about, you want to put some holes in what I've said, fine. There's always room in all of my content. There's a place for you to put the comments and have a discussion, or you can email me and we can have a chat. I'm absolutely open to all the conversations on these topics because I love talking about things. Drop me a line and I will see you next week on the Content Classroom. Bye-bye.